Broadcasting across California with Nikki Lorenzo. This is Inside California Politics.
Glad you're with us this week. I'm Nikki Lorenzo in Sacramento. On the show today, one of the Democrats running to be the next governor of California. We want to welcome now State Superintendent Tony Thurmond, who, again, Democrat running for governor. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. So we had our second debate of this cycle this week.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you specifically because the LA Times wrote a column, and Gustavo Arellano, one of the columnists, I'm going to quote him here because I have the article up. The real MVP in this debate, State Superintendent Tony Thurmond. But they go on to say, is it too late? Your response to that?
It's never too late.
Okay.
You know, the voters haven't started voting yet. And so, polls don't, decide elections. Voters do. And so we're still working and we're getting our message out. And so this is a good thing, and we're going to continue to speak to the voters.
And that was one thing, too, that they also brought up in the column specifically was your personal story. It's something that we talked about in our initial interview, where you talked about growing up on government cheese, working a job that you were paid $3 an hour, losing your parents and a cousin taking you in, and the education system you really credit with your rise.
Yeah. It's taken me a long time to be able to talk about those kinds of things, but in a race like this, I want voters to know that I feel their pain, and I want to be helpful to the voters, and that I'm not a billionaire, and I'm not backed by big corporate interests. So my priority is squarely focused on working people, middle-class people who are struggling. And yeah, I have to work an overnight job, taking care of people with disabilities, to have a little more money to pay for my kids' college and for my elderly family members, who need help. And so
that was something in the debate, too, that you mentioned that, and I just want to get you to talk about that some more. There was some reporting last year when that came to light, and some criticism. This is taking away from your day job, as an elected official. How long have you been working an overnight job?
About a year, and it's exclusively at night. It doesn't take away from anything. And, I just thought it was ironic that I was being chastised for doing what most Californians are doing, working extra hours, when there are others who are lining their pockets, they're billionaires, or they have big corporate interests behind them. I just thought that was ironic that they would approach me that way.
And this job, has it been the same job the whole time, or have you done different jobs?
I have a couple clients who I help who have disabilities, and so it's mostly been for the last year the same.
So, considering your message, and you talked about the polls, do you see it as your message not resonating with voters? I mean, why do you think you've been in single digits despite being someone who's been elected to statewide office?
I can't explain it, and it's hard to see, but I've learned not to follow polls. I've been outpolled, outraised so many times. I've been in 5 races where they said I wouldn't win, and I won all of them. And so let's make it 6. And so I know that what you do is that you work hard. Listen, polls are data points, and they're helpful. But at the end of the day, we've seen races where candidates polled one way, and the outcome was completely different. And so I'm doing the thing that I know how to do, and that's work hard, get our message out, and let the voters take care of the rest.
Well, especially, this has been described for quite some time as a sleepy race, and no one's really breaking through. And then we have, the scandal surrounding Eric Swalwell. And again, when you talk about the polls weren't really showing him as a front runner, but he did have a lot of momentum behind him with endorsements, a lot of union support. And if that continued, that momentum could have resulted in him being the next governor. So your assessment of the race right now, having been in it for so long, being on stage with these candidates, not only in debates, but in forums, how do you see it? What's your assessment?
2 things I see. One, more than 25% of the voters are saying they're undecided. So that means it's still wide open. The other thing I saw last night is I saw candidates who really didn't have a lot of specifics about what they would do about creating housing, addressing homelessness, and helping people to get a good paying job. These are tabletop issues. This election is not about partisanship. This is about helping people have enough to put food on the table and, pay the rent and squirrel away a little something for the future to buy a home. And I did not hear specifics. And so that tells me as a candidate that we're going to